Well, welcome to my studio today. Today we're going to talk to you about doing a pastel painting. Inside the studio I use the value sketch right now, basically. And what a value sketch is just a black and white. We're going to do with the pastels. But before you start, you got to pick out a color a little darker than the paper. Now this is kind of a grayish paper, so we'll pick out something just a little bit darker. We'll go through here. You want to test them. Test them on the bottom here. Okay, that's the way you test your pastels. And when you're sketching, we're going to start sketching this thing. Just don't jump into your picture. Start it, evaluate it, look at it, plan it. And later on also I'm going to show you how to keep track of your paintings and how to number them and so on. But right now we're going to start this little sketch. Look at the horizon. The horizon is right about here. Okay, that's about right here. It's usually about a third, and a third of your picture. Okay. What we're going to do in this sequence right here, basically we're just going to do a value sketch with the pastels. We're going to set it up. A lot of design. Look for shapes. There's kind of a triangular shape there. There's rectangular shapes there. There's a triangular shape here in the cabin. There's there's a rectangular shape there. There's kind of an oval shape there. Look for the shapes. Don't commit yourself. Very lightly draw some of these designs in here. One of the biggest problems in especially plein air is you only have a limited amount of time to paint. But if you'll take your time, set up these value sketches, Uh, Watercolor people are smart. They're a little smarter than oil people. They go out and they set up a nice value sketch and they keep that because, first of all, the light changes as you go on. I only paint usually from 9 in the morning to 12, and then again from 4 to 7 in the summer. Okay. Look for shapes. Look for shapes. Okay. Here's a horizon basically right here. Okay. This is broken up into thirds. 1, 2, 3. Now, painting, a good painting, doesn't matter if it's plein air or inside, landscape, portrait, whatever you're doing, a good painting has to have three main things. It has got to have a foreground, a middle ground, and a background. If one of these things is missing, you've got problems. So we'll talk about that later too. Look at the building here. Now, I enlarged this building over here, okay? When I went out, I took it. My first picture I shown was right here. Okay, and this is now something you can buy at Walmart, Sam's, whatever. They're about $69. I paid $200 for this when it first came out. It's a great tool. You can watch. I can enlarge. It's a little video, a digital picture frame. You can go 4 times in the picture. I'll show you basically the scene that I picked here. It's right here. See how I brought the cabin in? Okay. There you go. Right now we're going to use pictures here. Because remember, we're in the studio painting basically. We don't have the option to go out. It's too cold right now. Okay. Very quickly. Draw your cabin in there. Watch your perspective on the cabin. Remember, things have to go back in the background. The more you draw, the more you'll find it comes very quickly. Okay, don't try to detail it yet. Detail comes later, okay? Then take the back of this. As you get into your drawing, take the back of this semi-hard pastel, and they're broken. I break them up. They start out basically about this long. I break them up into about this size here. Take the side of it. Let's start the darks first. We're going to make a value sketch here. All your darks, wherever the darks are. Don't commit yourself yet. Okay, about half as dark as you see it. Dark right here in the barn. And you can do this quite rapidly when you're out painting. It doesn't take long to set up this part of it. Okay, go to your middle values. Just kind of a middle value, a little lighter under pressure of the pastel. Okay, this clouds up here, kind of a middle value. And I take a lighter color than the paper. Let's take something in my little scrap box here. Test it out first. Okay, that could be a little bit lighter here. Okay, now draw the lights in, wherever you see light. Okay, you see the light in the background here? Light comes across here, okay? Draw just masses of color right now. Look for the big shape. The little guys will take care of themselves. Okay. Okay. Now I'm showing you how to set up something very quickly, especially if you're outside. Now what you do, as you get into your design, go something a little bit darker. Take a much darker color than what you had. Pick out something almost a black, but not quite a black. We'll pick out something. Now go back in and reconstruct it. Starting out with barn here, where it gets dark, you go darker. Gets lighter, you go lighter. Much darker as it goes down that horizon right across here. See it? The tree line, okay? It's a little darker in here. Dark, 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 dark. Now right here is kind of a light back in here. Let's just go a little bit lighter, right through that little field back there. Okay, put that light back in there. Now look at the light on the trees here. See the trees? Right through here, there's light. Kind of a little bit lighter right here. Where that red is in the barn. Right on the edge here, it gets a little bit lighter. Comes out. Okay. This is much brighter across here. More pressure. Put a little more pressure on the pastel, and you get it to here to that. Now be very careful with the pastels because you don't want to breathe the dust. Basically, the way I hit it like this, and the particles will drop off. Okay, let's go back in and sketch a little more. Very dark right in here. Very dark, 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 dark. Now, there's some little cows down there, but don't worry about those little guys right now. They're happy little cows like, there you go. Okay, let's go back here, just detail. Each time you go back into your drawing, you go a little bit more detail, a little more detail. Watch out for your perspective. That goes back, goes back. Painting starts out abstract. It goes through different stages. Okay. Darker right in there. Darker right in there. Okay. Okay. We're going to leave this now, but this is the way to get started. Take a little more time. If I'm in the studio sometimes just with the tonals, the value sketch, I'll spend a couple hours on this. I'm trying to show you how to get it started. Start with your darks, go to your middles, go to your lights, okay? Then reconstruct it. Thanks for dropping into my studio. You can write me online. My email is dickensing@bellsouth.net. Look me up, dickensing.artist.com, and you can see what we do online. Appreciate you coming in the studio today. Thank you.